spot, of course, Thailand. An explosion at a protest site in Bangkok injured at least 6 people on Friday. Meantime, farmers, angry over not being paid, called off plans to block Thailand's main airport with their tractors. Even so, the political tension shows no signs of easing up. For more now, we're joined live by Tony Cheng, who's live for us in the capital of Bangkok.
Thanks very much. Yes, that attack came last night at about 8:30 p.m. At one of the protest sites right in the commercial heart of Bangkok, actually just a couple of hundred meters from where we're speaking to you now. It appears to have been a hand grenade thrown from a bridge. 6 people injured. We don't know at this stage quite how seriously. Also a number of cars quite seriously damaged. Unfortunately, this is now quite a common occurrence in Thailand. Tourists are advised not to go near the protest sites. There are about 4 of them still dotted around various parts of the city. Most of those attacks taking place at night, however, so during the daytime, Bangkok does remain relatively secure. But it illustrates, I think, also how insecure the general situation here is in Thailand. As you mentioned, those farmers who were heading towards the international airport yesterday diverted when they reached an agreement with the government that the payment for the rice, which was harvested last year, would reach them next week. But it illustrates that a handful of farmers with tractors can now hold the government to hostage in this increasingly unstable situation.
And the government's certainly having their problems. The Thai Prime Minister also facing an anti-corruption commission hearing next week. What's to be expected there?
Well, we expect them to proceed with charges. We heard a hint from the Anti-Corruption Commission, and they felt they had the evidence to proceed earlier this week. Those formal charges will be laid on Thursday. But we also saw the Prime Minister kicking back with a statement a couple of days ago on Facebook, where she said she felt that this wasn't going to be a free and fair investigation. And she called on Thai people to make their own judgments about the institutions that were going to be judging her. I think we've seen her stepping back and back throughout this conflict now, which has gone on for about 6 months. The mood seems to be turning. I think she feels, and her government feels, that there are so many institutions which are now stacked against them. The only choice they have is to go on the offensive. But at this stage, it remains to be seen how much they can push back.
All right, Tony Cheng live for us in Bangkok. Thanks so much. And still